Hello lovely people, welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here today. Hope you're doing great. So because I received a new card deck, actually it's a new modern one, open-minded deck, to put it that way. Very innovative deck. So yeah, maybe not all the cards should be taken literally, but it's more about the messages and channel messages. This is going to be the topic about what is new and unexpected. So it will be something positive, but what is new and unexpected coming in for you. So you can choose between 3 piles. Then we have first one, pile number 1. We have here the new moon in Capricorn, step up and lead. Then we have pile number 2. We have the new moon in Leo, shine. Pile number 3. New moon and Aquarius, open up to change. So with that being said, let's get started. Hello and welcome pile number 1. If you selected new moon in Capricorn, step up and lead. So as I mentioned, today's speaker card is what is new and unexpected coming in for you. So positive surprise, which is actually quite interesting with this card. This has to do with step up and lead and new moon in Capricorn. So Capricorn has a lot of Saturn energy because that is the planet ruler of that sign. So it has to do a lot with work ethics, ambitions, structure, organizing things also. And it was just only like a few days ago that we actually had the new moon in Capricorn. So maybe something that happened here on the latest days or kind of January may be significant. Capricorn is also, we start the year with Capricorn because before we move into Aquarius. So one of the things we can see here, the mountains. So the mountains is about climbing up, reaching higher levels, new levels, and also before I continue, I just got channel song. It may be significant. It's a song about Joe Cocker, and it's from the movie One Officer and a Gentleman, and it's love lift us up where we belong. So it doesn't mean that this has to do with love, kind of loving relationship if you are not open to that, but it's also about something climbing up, because in the lyrics of the song is of the mountain high. So there's something new and big, and here it reminds me actually a little bit about the cosmos, the atmosphere, but it's also a little bit about aurora borealis that can be seen in the northern hemisphere, such as for example the northern part of Europe, Canada and other places. So it's quite spectacular because it changes through the green and purple color. Just going to show you a picture that I took. Maybe something significant. The last time that we had it here, it's not very common. It happens very seldom. Let me show you the picture. Just hold on before I continue with the reading. I don't know. I just got a message. It may be significant. Let's see here. I don't know if you can see it, with my cell phone, but this is actually the last time it was aurora borealis here, and it was like almost 30 years the last time. This picture was actually taken by night the 30th of September. So 30th of September, then is when we are starting Libra season. So maybe you're a Libra, or there's something about balancing or justice also coming in for you. Maybe number 11 may be significant, number 1 and number 11. So I'm going to start to shuffle the new card like I mentioned, and yeah, just be open-minded about this, and we'll take the channel messages. So for beautiful pile 1, and thank you for being here again. I hope you're doing great. What is this new and unexpected positive thing happening soon. Let's see. So the first card is actually the Ace of Mood. Green flag, that's good. This is the Ace of Cups. As you can see, it's completely different deck. The next card we have here is the Four of Axe, protecting my peace. And this is the Four of Swords. So a little bit more of shuffling. The King of Mood, you have the King of Cups. Yeah. Wow. And then we have the Three of Mood. So the Three of Cups. So three of what is four cards. There's actually cups energy. This has also, you know, also with water, such as Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer zodiac sign. And back of the deck we have the Ten of Wands. This is the Ten of Aesthetic. This ain't it cheap. And as we can see here, there's a lot of Sagittarius energy, but it also could be fire signs such as Aries and Leo. We can see there's something here, like kind of the battery. It's the power. This could be anything from that you felt drained, maybe. Kind of you felt like symbolic, like the batteries have been running off because you gave too much power, you working too much, or you being kind of trying to achieve some goal. Because as we can see, this person is tired, kind of sleeping, and kind of maybe suddenly felt asleep. And we can see kind of, here's the cup of something. I think maybe something you thought was lost or maybe wasn't working is something that is changing. Because look at this beautiful, your people connecting together, kind of this beautiful landscape. We can see kind of the sky. So there's something beautiful that is coming out of this heaviness, kind of a new cycle. You know, 10 is also end of a cycle. And we have the power here going up to green. So there's something, I mean, you had actually the green flag here. So there's something that is changing for you, something nice, something beautiful, that kind of you're getting the heads up, or kind of it's time now. So for the first card that we have here, the Ace of Moons, this is the Ace of Cups. This is super amazing, super fantastic. Again, the green flag. This could be, you know, anything, as we see, this is some type of tournament. It could be anything from golf. It reminds me about, you know, the flags we put in golf, you know. But it's something that you're achieving something, a higher level up, that you're going to be very, very happy. You know, the Ace of Cups is overflowing. This could be also that, even though there's been some difficult times, you put the love on yourself, kind of self-love. So this is a new beginning, something new, which is quite beautiful. And we have the card next to it. This is the Four of Swords. There's a lot of Libra energy, but I mentioned at the beginning that it could be something about, you know, Libra, justice. There's something that is balancing in your life. So as we can see, this person is kind of having a bath, and there's some time off. It could be like not only self-love, but, you know, self-care that you have been doing. You know, it's kind of everything going on here. It's kind of cucumber on the eyes, and it's kind of bubbles, lights, and we have the dog. So kind of you are relaxing, or things have been stopped up in pause for a while. But as we can see, we have the green color again and the hand. So I'm getting something about green, and there's a lot of green here. So it could be anything that you open your heart chakra to this new experience. And as I mentioned, love is not always love being committed, but it's something to open your heart to experience the new, to leveling up. So it does make a lot of sense. And then it reminds me about the Four of Wands here, with the 4 candles, kind of a celebration coming in for you, like a new milestone. And next to it, we still are with the cups, the King of Cups. This is just the energy, you know, it could be also female energy, it doesn't matter. But as we can see in the picture, there's green again, there's a lot of green. So I'm getting at the heart chakra, I'm getting also being in your authentic self, something that you are achieving. As we can see, this person, we still have the candles again, and it kind of reminds me about the 3 of Wands. You're preparing for something big. So here is like kind of the guitar, and again I'm getting this celebration energy. And there's some different type of cookies. We have some, you know, some smiles, emojis, and so on. For some of you, you are reaching the highest level. It could be your position in your career, or if you have a side hustle, like a job. There's something that you are changing, that you're putting everything into, also with the Ace of Cups and the energy of the King of Cups. You know, again, we have water signs such as Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces zodiac sign. Pisces season may be quite significant for you. That's the end of the February to the end of March. It could also be that you're creating something new, that you're getting a lot of compliments, acknowledgement for. So, and next we have here the Three of Cups. And again, a lot of water energy and heart launch. So here we can see a couple, but this could be, you know, friends or a community. And they're kind of looking at this magnificent thing. It reminds me again about the aurora borealis. When it happens, when you see that, if you haven't seen that, experienced that in real life, it's so breathtaking. It's kind of almost like it's magic. Almost a little bit bewitched. You're like, wow, what is happening? Kind of, it's a little bit over earthly. But as we can see here, there is kind of hearts in different colors. So I'm getting kind of all the chakras, and as we can see, this type of rocket kind of launching. And it was yesterday, actually, I heard something about there's a new type of rocket science that is happening this year that they will try to launch. So again, I'm getting innovative energy, something that you're putting your hard work to, that is going to, you know, make you sky high, give you kind of, it could be everything, awards, acknowledgement, but it's a lot of happiness and abundance coming in for you. So I'm going to take another tarot text. You could have the same or another confirmation about this new and unexpected beautiful change. Wow, we have 10, so this is the Wheel of Fortune, my arcana, the Knight of Emotions, the Knight of Cups. So we still are in this watery energy. Another Knight. So the Knight of Swords. So you have two Knights. This is quite significant. And the Star. Ah, super beautiful. A little bit of shaking up here. Okay. Oh, and the back of the deck, the Queen of Emotions, the Queen of Cups. Okay. So to take the last message that I got first. Queen of Emotions, Queen of Cups, King of Cups. It could be a loving partnership for some of you. For a few of you, I'm getting this about love, like love committed relationship, because there is a couple, there is a divine couple. And if for those of you that this is what is happening, I'm getting again strong Pisces season. So there is something that is changing for this divine timing, because when a Wheel of Fortune, there's something that is changing in your favor. It could be actually that for some of you, there is this new beautiful love coming in for you, a new relationship, a new beginning, something that is going to, it could be last, you know, for a long run, for a long time. This could be your future spouse that you're coming into, this new and unexpected. And we can see this also with the Knight of Cups again. We are in Cups energies, again, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer zodiac sign. Somebody coming in with a love offer. And with the Knight of Swords, we got again a lot of Libra energy, Aquarius, and Gemini. Something coming in fast to approach you, speak to you, to be in a relationship with you. And this is a Star, Aquarius card again. There's a lot of airy or water energy. So somebody that, I'm getting that this other person, if this is has to do with love, that has been manifesting you, even if this is somebody new, there's somebody that wanted to be in a relationship with your qualities or your type of aura or the type of person that you are. Or this could be somebody that actually has seen you, because I can see with the eyes here and the eyes of the swords, the Knight of Swords, somebody that could be maybe watching, not in a creepy way, not stalking you, but somebody that wanted a little bit before they're approaching you. This is kind of fast energy and slow energy. A Star, this is my arcana, so you have both my arcana here. We're still in Aquarius season when this is being uploaded. and this is a dream come true. There's been some healing again with the Four of Swords. We have this energy again. As we can see, there are similar colors, so this is something beautiful, like a new dawn, a new beginning. Something that you wanted, something that's been taking some time, and again, something new. For those of you that this has not to do about love, this is actually, like I mentioned at the beginning, it could be about work, because we have the new moon in Capricorn, about work. So either you are stepping up the ladder, like a position that you really wanted, that you're going to be creative, you're going to be very passionate about, you know, looking forward to go to work every day, a beautiful community, but the timing has been divinely guided. And the wheels are changing in your favor now. Others for you that have this side hustle, this is actually kind of, you're doing it bigger, like you're letting people know, or you're putting the work out there in some type of market or internet platform that you're going to give wealth and happiness, and also to connect with other people, both with the Three of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. So I had to have one oracle card about, you know, the golden future. Let's see. Fantastic. 32, 5, this is changing. Things are changing for you. And we can see both things that we've been speaking about for like both groups in this pile. Leadership and decisions. Make choices for the highest good of all. So first of all, like I mentioned, I'm getting that you are going to get this leader position. You're the leader of your life. Again, you're meeting, being with a new community, you know, with other people. The sun is shining. This is beautiful. Again, I'm getting a lot of kind of this energy of celebration. And again, we have the heart. So for some of you, this is the matter of the heart, like you are connecting with a new divine partner. So it's kind of for both groups. And it's also about making your choices, you know, following your heart, but also your intuition. And we can see some butterfly here. Again, this has to do with transformation. And again, there's some planets. Love. Yes. So this is what I had for you, a beautiful pile one. Please let me know if it resonated. Thank you for liking, subscribing, commenting, and see you next time. Peace and love. Hello and welcome, beautiful pile 2. As you selected a new moon in Leo, shine. So this could be maybe that summer season is significant for you. Maybe, you know, July or August may be significant. But it says shine. This could be that maybe it's your time to shine, to put yourself out there, but also shine about your life. We have a lot of sunflowers, beautiful sunflowers, and we can see the sun here. So maybe this have been kind of darker times. The sun is shining, so there's beautiful things ahead. This new and unexpected, you know, positive thing that's going on. I'm getting also that don't hold you back. Don't hold back anymore is what I'm getting. Kind of put yourself, you know, out there. Don't be afraid of judgment or what people is commenting or telling. It might not always be on the highest good, because you know your worth. I'm getting also a lot of not only Leo energy, but you know, fire energies such as Sagittarius and Aries. Kind of, you're taking the lead here. You're following your intuition. Continue to trust that. And for some of you, this could be maybe that the group is, you know, divided into. But for some of you, I'm getting some type of relocating. So I'm going to take this new tarot deck, like I mentioned, and you know, not to take all the cards literally, but there are symbols, and you know, we have this channel messages. So thank you for being here, and I hope you're doing great. So let's see, what is the new unexpected positive thing for pile 2? Ten of Facts. This is the 10 of Swords, and it says cancel. Just hold on. It's positive. I will come back to that when I have all the cards. Then we have wow, we have the Lovers, power couple. Oh. then we have the Seven of Pentacles, multi-step skincare routine. I've been actually told for you that you're supposed to have 5 cards. And this is the Eight of Pentacles. One more card? Yes. Okay, let's see. One more card, please, for beautiful pale. Ooh. Wheel of Fortune. Let me check. Wow, wow, wow. Ooh. I love this. Exciting. Back of the deck, Three of Pentacles. Collab. Really, really nice. Okay, so just to speak a little bit about this. So the Three of Cups, this is the Three of Pentacles. You know, it's a lot of Capricorn energy, but it could also be earth signs such as Taurus or Virgo. So collab, there's some type of collaboration coming in. And again, I have to say with this pile, I'm getting 2 different messages. So I'm just going to go, you know, I have to mention both of them, and you can resonate for what you feel is correct for you. So we can see there's a lot of collaboration, there's a lot of hands, and there are some hearts. And this is something that's been taking a picture. You know, when you take a picture, the symbolic sometimes is something that you want to have as a memoir, or something that you want to take as a souvenir, or something that you want to remember. A beautiful happening or something. So this thing that is changing, this new beautiful thing, is something memorative, something that you want to remember. So I'm going to have some channel messages and going to give you 2 of the different scenarios I'm getting. First of all, we have the Ten of Swords here. There is also some, there's both Gemini, Libra and Aquarius, but most Libra energy. So as we can see, it seems that it's some people that seem a little bit upset or angry. And then we have the 2 torches here, and this person is underneath. And then we have the computer with this X. Okay. There's a deep message, so as I mentioned, you take what resonates. I'm just telling the message that I'm getting. And this group has also 2 scenarios. Okay, so let's start for the first one. I don't know if you have been watching this. In many places they have this kind of program in TV, and that is called the X Factor. There's a competition, there could be anything that they're singing, dancing, doing something, you know, something magic, and then it's up to the judges, normally 4, if they want to kind of X them out or they want to continue. So what I'm getting for you, it's no matter the scenario, there's something that's been quite of difficult. There's been a lot of thoughts. Maybe there's been a lot of opinions from people, not necessary that they've given you good advices or they were on your side. There's something you're trying kind of to protect your ears. It's kind of been too much noise or external factors. And maybe you feel rejected, and maybe you felt like a little bit left outside. But this is an end of a cycle. As we can see, there is still 2 torches. There are still light. And we have here shine. So this is your time to shine. So 2 of the scenarios. For some of you, I'm getting this is about love. We had the hearts on the Three of Pentacles card, and we have also some cards. So for one of the groups in this pile, this is about love. So I'm getting this could be something about access, that maybe you didn't experience good relationships, but now you're going to be in a good, loving, healthy, balanced, committed relationship. And I'm also getting rejection is protection. For others of you, I'm getting some type of you're shining, you're going to relocate. Maybe there's been, you know, neighbors or circumstances around where you live that you felt that, wow, you can't take it anymore. This could be energy, yeah, we know, different things. So you have kind of been a little bit in the Virgo mood, kind of just keeping your energy to yourself. And also, there's some people that you have been disconnected or you don't want them to be in your life that maybe been low vibration or toxic. So but this is positive, because there's positive and good things coming in. So like I mentioned, for some of you, this has to do about love. We have the lovers here. This is also Gemini energy, power couple. So as we can see, these two persons are kind of connecting together, you know, playing, have a good time, communicating, sharing hobbies, and so on. There's also about choice. There will be a choice coming in for you for one of the groups. This has to do with love in this pile. Kind of if you want to accept this love offer that is coming in for you. So here we have Seven of Pentacles, multi-step skin routine. This has also to do about patience, because as we can see here, you can see the clock. Oh, this maybe. We can also see the red ones, kind of the seconds. It's like maybe you have been focusing about time. Number 2 may be significant because 2 o'clock and, you know, pile 2. So you'll be focusing on the second teller, but maybe you have been focusing on the otherwise. And here's a lot of things, because when you have to do with skincare, it takes some time, you know. It takes some time to put on the cream, or if it's a mask, or so on. But next to it, so you go something from the 7 to the 8 of Pentacles. And 8 of Pentacles, and yeah, crafty person. So this is something, there's a lot of things going on, because this person has also some tattoos, some about flowers, and again I'm getting kind of that somebody's going to give you flowers and have this giving you this love offer. But I can see that you are a person that has a lot of skills. Not only working skills, but you can multitask, but you have also a lot of skills maybe that are hidden, or you don't want them to come out. This could be also some type of psychic abilities that you've been holding back, but it's something that you put in yourself out there. We can see there's a lot of kind of computer screen. This is a screen here, TV screen, computer screen. There's also computer screen here. So there's something about, and then we saw the cell phone screen. There's something that you're putting out there. And this is the Wheel of Fortune. And as we can see, this is the season, this is the weather. There's a lot of also Jupiter energy that has to do with expansion and growth. So this is quite interesting, because we see this kind of the mountain and some type of roller coaster going around here. We have different seasons. It could be maybe a year, you know. But this is kind of the Wheel of Fortune. That's number 10 again. So you start with the 10, you have the 10 here. But then we have this kind of arrow, kind of the Red Bull, you know, when you play darts. And here is an envelope that's going to make you very happy, and has also to do with money. And it says here, you know, check. So for some of you, this has to do about love. For others of you, this has to do with your skills. It's time for you to shine. It could be for some of you that you have to relocate, actually, to be in your best self, to have this this type of work, actually, this leveling up that you're going to experience, which is actually quite interesting. I'm going to shuffle another tarot deck, this one, pile 2, and see what more message coming out for pile 2. What is the new unexpected thing? But it's clearly some devil. Wow, okay. Let's see how many do we have here. So the first card that came here is the Empress. Wow. Where Arcana again. This is big change for you. Big change. And we have the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is another Major Arcana. The King of Cups. Getting this some type of energy in that has to do with kind of the collective that is going on around here. Just going to take the, because we need 2 more cards. So let me see. What more? Okay, wow. There's an interesting. I asked for 2 cards and they came flying. So there's a lot of energy, and you have a lot of major arcanas here. Let's see what is the next. Okay, so you have 5 of Wands in reverse. Beautiful. 8 of Voices in reverse. 8 of Swords in reverse. Super beautiful. You're not being in the dark anymore. You are shining. And we have the 8 of Pentacles. You had the 8 of Pentacles here. So it's double confirmation. And as we can see, this person is multitasking. There's a lot of crafts, meaning that you have a lot of skills. Maybe you are somebody that has to do with tattoos. And then I'm getting that you're receiving all these flowers. Could be also design. It could be dancing. Maybe you're working also with jewelry. Or maybe you are starting a new branch of jewelry. Wow, this is so exciting. So excited for you, pile 2. So, okay, with the Empress here, this is a major arcana, and this is just the energy, meaning that you are approaching something new and big. For those of you that has to do with love, you're meeting your divine person now. This has to do also with Taurus and Libra, but this is just the energy, so not gender. But you are attracting this. You are attracting your divine partner. Next to it, we have the High Priestess. So you are a person that, like I mentioned, you have a lot of instinct. You will continue to be following your intuition. And maybe the moon cycle is significant. But it is something that you're allowing. As we can see with the High Priestess, we only see half of the face. But I'm getting that, as we can see, here is the whole face in other cards. So you're going to put yourself out there. If it has to do with those working skills and so on. And there's also, we have different runes here. The High Priestess may be something about February that is significant for you. Because for me it's like number 2 and you have 2. Maybe you're also seeing 2, 2, 2, kind of repeating numbers. With the King of Cups here, and this is just the energy again. It could be, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer zodiac sign. So for those of you that this has to do about love, this is your kind of a divine energy coming in for you. Somebody that is willing to go the distance is what I'm getting. Somebody that's going to offer you love. This is somebody that is a little bit slow moving. February we have also entering in Pisces season. So something about Pisces season and Taurus season I'm getting, so between February and May. This is somebody that wants to invest with you and kind of have the whole package is what I'm getting. For those of you that this has to do about work, could be also that you are partnering up with somebody. Kind of maybe you are going to put the work there, kind of the physical handcraft, and it will be kind of another partner that's kind of being the person, kind of some type of manager or some type of advisor, accountant, that type of thing. Which is good that we had the 2 latest cards here in reverse. This is the 5 of Inspiration, so the 5 of Wands. So there's maybe been some competition, maybe some external factors, but I'm getting now that you are willing, you're ready for this new change, no matter what it is. And again, with the 8 of Swords, you had 888 also, maybe significant for you. This is also about maybe self-sabotage or limited belief. You are not there anymore. You are shining. This is you. You are the shining star. And you also mentioned you are leveling up with the 8 of Pentacles. You are getting also what you have been invested. Or this is love, you're ready for the love of your lifetime. I'm getting also the song from Coldplay, Adventures of a Lifetime. So it could be love, or it could be something that you're relocating, and this also has to do with work, your skills. So I'm going to finish your tarot deck, your tarot, I'm not going to finish tarot deck, your tarot, your reading. Okay, maybe you are creating an oracle or tarot deck, because I got the message deck cards. Oh, let's see. This message is for you, beautiful pile 2. Ooh. You have homes, number 9. Live in an ecological, creative and fun space. So, like I mentioned again, this could be kind of a couple, you're meeting your couple, but this could also be about, and this is somebody that is going to be very loyal with you. And again, I'm getting flowers. again, the sun. You have the same sun that you had here in the beginning. So this is also something about illuminating yourself and being out there. And I'm getting happiness again, and you know, creativity. I'm also you know, you're going to be more creative and put yourself out there. And as you can see, also it could be maybe that you're partnering with somebody else or new community with your skills, something that you did as a side hustle or as a hobby, or something that you're working with that is changing for you, something beautiful. So hope you resonated. Please let me know in the comments. Thank you for liking, subscribing, watching, and see you next time. Peace and love. So hello and welcome pile 3. If you selected this card, the new moon in Aquarius, open up to change. This is your reading. So today we are talking about something new and unexpected, like positive, coming in for you. And with this card that you selected, there is already a lot of changes, because the next new moon in Aquarius is actually the 17th of February. There's a lot of things going on that day. Not only is the new moon in Aquarius, but we're also experiencing a lunar eclipse that day. So there's a lot of kind of new things, but also a lot of things that, maybe old things, or things that you don't resonate or don't connect with anymore, that are kind of being left in the past. Another thing is that on the 17th of February, we're starting a new year. We're starting with the year of the horse. So the year of the horse has also to do with something new, but also a lot of momentum. It's a lot of things, it's passion, it's adventurous, growth. Things are things are changing. Maybe things have been stagnant. And as we can see here, there's some purple energy, but I'm getting also a little bit kind of a new spring, because this reminds me a little bit about the cherry blossom that normally comes in spring. Actually, when I live where I live now, so it's kind of between the end of March to June that is happening. But as I mentioned, maybe the 17th of February or about that will be changing. Aquarius is also a sign about, you know, something new, something innovative. It could be everything that you're inventing something, but it's something completely new. For you is more than for the other piles, because there's so many things going on. Kind of the new moon Aquarius, and then you have this lunar eclipse the same day, and then you have the new year, the animal zodiac, like it's the year of the horse. So a lot of things going on for you, beautiful poetry. So I'm going to shuffle the deck, this new deck that I got, and let's see what are the messages for you. And yeah, so there's a lot of, the cards are kind of very kind of symbolic, so we're just going to channel the messages and maybe don't take everything so literally. So let's say, beautiful poetry, thank you for being here, and I hope you're doing great. What are the messages? I'm getting something, maybe Japan, maybe significant for you. Maybe you are traveling to Japan for the first time. Maybe this is a dream that you had for a long time. I'm getting also the change of season, kind of spring, something new. I'm also getting England and London. So maybe some of the cards are significant. So the first card that we have, this is the Eight of Swords. The Lulu. Then we have the Four of Swords again, protecting my peace. A lot of air energy, both with Aquarius, and both cards are swords. So a lot of air energy going on. This could be anything about something new that you are thinking or communicating and so on. Let's see. Then we have the Page of Wands. The Ten of Wands. Should we have, yeah, okay, we should have one more is what I'm getting. Okay. So for beautiful poetry, what is the last card? Let's see here. The Nine of Wands. Ooh. Big message. Yes. And back of the deck we have the Chariot. This is energy Cancer zodiac sign, but I also mentioned that things are moving in fast for you. Do it for a plot, says here. I'm getting that You're believing more in yourself. I'm also getting that you're communicating differently, both to yourself. You're speaking kind of nicer, like doing a lot of self-love. Maybe you've been practicing that. But it's also, as we can see, this person is kind of elevating. Even though it's raining, even though there's lightning and clouds and everything. And there's also here a drawing, and we can see a camera. For some of you, it could be that you are starting a new blog. Maybe this is the new thing that you're starting. For some of you, like a new blog that you are sharing, maybe travel, because it reminds me a little bit about the year of the horse chariot. It's balance, but it's also movement, kind of moving forward. Excuse me. And we can see here, I'm going to come back to the cards. There's been things that have been stopping up because there's a lot of fire energy and air energy. So kind of, maybe you have been kind of having difficulties with making choices, kind of a little bit fighting with the head and kind of the thoughts, and also your passion, what you wanted, how to move forward. But this is forward movement, and it's a major arcana, and number 7 may also be significant for you. So to start again with the 2 cards, as you can see here, there's some type of, it changes because we have swords and we have the wands. But it's something, it could be like you're communicating differently, like you are maybe starting, like I mentioned, a travel blog. Maybe you are writing a book about visiting places and so on, because like I mentioned, I got also the energy of different places. Well, this is interesting. I haven't seen that before, but for some reason the camera put a square on this one, the camera that I'm watching, kind of the screen, what I'm filming, a white square. Okay. I'm getting kind of, there has been some limited beliefs, kind of, you know, how when we think about in squares because of things that happened in the past or so on. So again, Aquarius energy and Libra and Gemini energy. There's also a lot about taking choices. What we can see here, that you have been maybe posting it on purpose, or the universe kind of make to stop, take a pause, or remove your energy for some reason, because we can see you're being protected. It could also be that you are divine protected, that things have been working as it should for this new thing, because it wasn't the right time, or it wasn't the right people, and so on. So here it says the Lulu, and is the 8 of Swords. As we can see, this person is kind of, there is a blindfold here, and kind of with the phone, so the person doesn't see the phone, and there's some type of kind of fence or something here. But if this person stops with a cell phone, taking the blindfold off, and looking at this beautiful, see these beautiful houses, this beautiful nature, the colors, and here there's a lot of colors. I'm getting maybe, and this maybe sound a little bit kind of difficult, but maybe you were set on pause by the divine, so you could gain your energy back or focus on what was the right thing for you. Kind of getting rid of limiting beliefs or thoughts that no longer serve you, or people that no longer serve you, and put self-love, self-worth and self-care on yourself, because it says protecting, and it's also about believing what you are not seeing. So kind of having this Delulu moment, and this is something that you've been manifesting for a long time. So all these cards are wands, meaning Sagittarius, Leo or Aries. As we can see here, the Page of Wands, this is something new. You can see there's a big difference while not seeing anything with the cell phone, the blindfold. Here, and this is the energy, it doesn't have to be, you know, male, female, it doesn't matter, but it's the energy. You're kind of flying above this cloud. So people are looking at you. There is transformation going on, even though once it doesn't have to do with that normally. There's transformation. Look at this, glowing up, all these beautiful colors. And you have the bubbles. And bubbles now, I know they've been used kind of a celebration thing. Not only kids playing, but it could be maybe that this is something that you wanted since you were a child. that is manifesting now. And we can see we have the camera again. So maybe you are kind of traveling again and taking pictures for a blog or a magazine, or because we saw again the picture here with the camera. So there's something that you're showing the world. So with the Nine of Wands again, this is something again, maybe this is how you felt, maybe a little bit defeated or something, and this is the new you. Maybe you're also going to communicate with people about, yeah, it could be traveling like I mentioned, but also being in nature, or maybe other things, kind of maybe go to retreat and places and gain energies or spa places and so on. In the Nine of Wands, I'm getting that it could say she persists, but it could be he persists. It's just the energy. Here we can see you are standing tall above all these black umbrellas, about all this could be, like I mentioned, bad energy, low energy people that try to kind of get a little bit about this divine power energy. But you will standing tall all the time. You will standing tall all the time. You have divine protection, and you have been now pouring on yourself. You are becoming this, to put this like that. And this is just the energy. Doesn't matter the gender. See, beautiful, how happy you are. I mean, you're celebrating. This is celebration coming in for you. So, I'm going to take another tarot deck. Let's see what more messages. Okay. Four of Pentacles. The Sun. Yes. More Wands energy. Beautiful. Oh, the Magician. Yes. I mentioned you've been manifesting this. Major Arcana. The Lovers. Another Major Arcana. 10 of Cups. Wow. And back of the deck, the Queen of Swords. And this is just the energy. But with the energy here, and we have again a lot of this air, you are becoming this person. You could also have, you know, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini strong in your chart, because we have a lot of, we have the Aquarius here, we have air, and we have Gemini. So I'm getting now, you are communicating. I mentioned at the beginning that you are communicating differently, or you're showing the world something about your work. It could be a blog, it could be a book, it could be a magazine. Maybe for some of you actually, yes, hello again. So what I was mentioning with this energy of the Queen of Swords and, you know, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, this is you putting your work out there. This is also you communicating better to yourself, but also you're showing people your work. You've been thinking a lot about that, trying to manifest this new and, you know, this big unexpected thing that is coming for you. Kind of people are going to see your work and compliment you for that. And one of the things could also be that you are having better boundaries with yourself and with others, is what I'm getting. Kind of when it comes to work and other things, kind of, I mentioned that you've been, you know, doing a lot of self-worth, and also, so maybe if somebody wants to pay you for the work that you're doing, maybe you're going to say, you know what, I expect that salary because I put a lot of work, or I expect that type of contract, and so on. Very, very nice. With the Four of Materials, the Four of Pentacles, this is something that you've kind of been holding back, and as we can see with the Swords, a lot of limiting beliefs, a lot of maybe you thought you could make it, or maybe people kind of said, no, it's not possible for you, you know, to live while you're speaking about traveling, or something like that. And I'm getting also that is something about divine timing, that maybe the universe is going to surprise you when this happens. We have again the Sun, there's some Major Arcana, so you have like 3 Major Arcanas together, which is very interesting, some very, very big for you, like I mentioned. And the 17th of February and moving forward will be very significant for you. So the Sun is Leo card, is also about celebrating energy, this happiness. Is also being in your soul's mission and your purpose, your authentic self, kind of having this this work, this passion. It could also be that you are Sagittarius and you like to travel, you like this adventurous growth, and so this is coming in your life. And then again with the Magician, number 1, this is a new, totally new beginning. This is something that you've been manifesting, and it could be that you yourself hold yourself back, or universe kind of had some divine intervention, like I mentioned, for you to take a pause. It could be maybe things that people have been removed, the energy of some people in your life, or you don't have contact with them anymore. This could be also that maybe there's been some forced change of job so you can see what you're capable of, like this new beautiful thing. But you're going to be extremely happy because the sun is the happiest card in the whole deck. And again, now the eyes were closed, as we can see here, eyes closed, but then this is changing. The eyes are opening here, so you are seeing your worth. And again, like the magician here, this is something that you've been manifesting, that is coming true for you, something really big, something that is going to change your life completely. And Lovers is also Gemini card. We're still in the sports energy. And this is also about making a choice, kind of letting yourself show your work, kind of this passion you had since you were a child, this dream that you had that is becoming true for you, all this public recognition. It could be maybe you're getting awards because, I don't know, getting the Pulitzer Prize and so on, something that you're writing on, some pictures that you're taking, something that you're showing the world. Maybe think a little different when they travel. Maybe don't rush when you travel, kind of be there in a moment. And also we have here with the Ten of Cups, this is something that you're going to be extremely happy. And this is something that you've been manifesting. This is happiness, totally happiness with this new thing. You can also, you're going to meet a lot of people, we're connecting with a lot of new people. So I'm going to finish this with oracle cards. The first card, as we say here, is number 13. That is that card, transformation. Seek that which fulfills your soul. Again, this is time. As we can see, this person is painting all this beautiful landscape. There's the rainbow, the colors, and we have the hummingbird. There's joy and celebration coming in for you. And again, meaning that you're putting your work out there and you're going to be noticed and acknowledged for that. Then we have number 18, together is 9. So this is also a new cycle, manifestation and mind control. Focus your thoughts. And we have the dolphins that are telepathic, but it's also about, you have all the chakras. You are kind of opening a new cycle, like I mentioned, for you. And this is quite strong because it's outside the deck, the oracle deck, meaning this is kind of a double confirmation. So again, you're not going to be the limited beliefs anymore. Thank you for watching. I hope it resonated. Please let me know in the comments. Thank you for liking, subscribing, watching, and see you next time. Peace and love.